Hey everyone, I hope you are having a good day. I just got done registering two kids for high school, which seems crazy. So we're all done with that, and I'm joining from Zoom because I want to record this. So sometimes I record some of these things and I put them up on my YouTube for later. So anyway, I want to ask the question, are you safe? And the reason I'm going to ask you that question is because I'm going to talk about health related things, but I find myself talking about safety a lot in relation to mentoring young couples, right? Like, are you safe? Are you a safe person to talk to? How do we communicate safety, to our spouse, right? We talk a lot about this in our young marrieds class, a lot about it with communication. I don't know how many of you know, I'm actually a trained conflict resolution mediator, if you will, but helping someone feel safe is very important. Okay. Some people do not feel ready to talk about something right away and they need time to process. And so if you are being what we call a shark and trying to get them to talk to you right away, they don't feel safe, right? And so they retreat so they can be safe. But you, as the connector, are trying to connect. And because they're retreating, now you don't feel safe. So they're seeking safety, you're seeking safety. Everyone just wants safety. Okay. So that lays the foundation for what I'm going to talk about with your body. So anyway, when with couples, we talk a lot about, conflict techniques, communication techniques to help everyone feel safe because everyone is just seeking safety. Okay. But so is your body. Okay. Your body wants to feel safe. It wants to feel safe. It wants to know that you're going to take care of it. It wants to know that you're going to be consistent. It wants to know that it can trust you. Okay, it can trust you to make good decisions. But the trouble is that through the last 40 some years, we have pretty much communicated to our bodies that it's not safe. How have we done that? Well, we've done that with yo-yo dieting. Anytime you yo-yo diet, anytime you do restrictive calorie plans, you wreck your metabolism and pretty much your body no longer feels safe. It's not sure what to expect. It's not sure if you're going to give it carbs again. It's just not sure. So then when you do give it carbs again, who here's done the keto diet, right? And it worked really well. And then you gained it all back the second you had carbs. Well, that's because your body decided it wasn't safe and it couldn't trust you. And it was like, oh, good, you gave me carbs. I'm just going to hold on to those for as long as possible in case you decide to starve me from them again, right? Like it's the extremes that we have been encouraged to do have not helped our bodies feel safe. Okay. And I'm no scientist, so I can't give you the scientific explanation behind this, but I listened to something and it just made sense. She just talked about that, like restrictive calorie counting, all of those things doesn't make your body feel safe because it's not consistent. It's too intense. And we do that with exercise too. We get real intense with exercise. We like hit the ground running or like, okay, I'm going to work out 7 days a week for 90 minutes. Da, 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 da. No, that's not safe. Like your body does not learn that you're safe by doing that. It feels stressed out. And so it's like screaming for you to stop. But what we think is, oh my goodness, I've got to lose 5 or 10 pounds and I'm going to go the extreme. I'm going to extreme workout. I'm going to extreme diet and exercise. And now our body is stressed out. And then when we can't keep that extreme intensity and we stop, our body is like, oh, okay, thank goodness we can stop now. And then you gain back that weight plus more or whatever because you have not created safety for yourself. Okay. And so what I'm here to tell you is that the extremes are not helping you. When we think, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to stick to this diet, I'm going to do this 30-day juice fast or whatever, even extreme fasting, 72 hours or more is not something I'm a fan of because it just kind of jacks with your body. It jacks with normal rhythms. It jacks with hormones. Like there's so much science that goes into that. So what I really want to encourage you all to think about is consistency. What am I consistently doing? Are you consistently trying to eat well? All things in moderation, right? Like don't binge eat one week and just go off the deep end. And then the next week, hardcore go, I'm doing keto. That's not creating an environment of safety. It's too intense. You just need to create an environment of safety for your body. So does your body know that you are going to work out? Does it know you're going to feed it good stuff? Like for the love, stop with the diet stuff. Like that's not helping you. If you're actually trying to lose weight, doing any sort of fat-free, sugar-free, anything with Splenda in it, is actually disrupting your hormones. P.S. Google it. Okay, just Google it. But it's not helping you. It is not helping you at all. So we just need to turn around and lose the intensity and find the consistency. What can I consistently do to help my body function at its best? That might mean some hard choices. That might mean you slowly over time give things up. It doesn't mean cold turkey. It means slowly work towards it. Build uphill habits. Okay, uphill habits. Just slowly, one at a time, build new habits. I've been working on my health for years. Okay, since my middle was about 1, so 13 years. I've been very intentional with my health. And I, in the last 6 years, started using some new gut health tools that helped me with a diagnosis I didn't even know I was going to have. Okay, and so I'm just here to tell you that your body is seeking safety. It wants to know it can trust you to make good, consistent decisions for it, not extreme, intense decisions that you never, ever, ever had the capacity to keep up with. I hope that's helpful. And I hope that makes sense. And if you're curious about how to do that, that's what I do. That's what I do, right? What do I do? Well, what are the top 2 or 3 things that frustrate you about your health? And how do they show up in your life? That's what I help with. Okay. So if you're interested in learning more, let me know. But I hope that was helpful. I'll talk to y'all later.